Alright, I'm just gonna skip to it. Submissions are closed. Now, for anybody watching who doesn't know what's going on, this was the puzzle. And just to show a few things off about it, there's only a few blocks placed here. You see the start, the finish, 3 blocks that all have checkpoints, and a checkpoint tower stack. There is a knob bumper underneath, which if you don't know what that is, just sends you out flying at like max speed. Will it be useful? I guess we'll find out. I'm not entirely sure. And the other notable thing about it is that Lars had a similar puzzle, which this was inspired by, and when he built his, he did not allow block mixing, and I wanted to do something similar, but like with my own bit of spice, and that was by adding no brakes on the bottom, no engine in the middle, and fragile on the top, and you only have 2 pages of blocks to work with, which isn't much, but it's a very small puzzle. And I only give you 1 reset, which is made of ice, so, you have to use that potentially, sparingly, right? Like, do you want to reset the fragile if you don't want to, like, bump around and, like, get slowed down, or, like, maybe you want to turn your engine back on and the engine off? I don't know, or maybe there's some other crazy strats that we'll see, so, and, yeah, as DB Cooper mentioned, the middle CPU is 1 off center. I didn't line everything out completely properly because I had to, like, free block it. I did not mean to do this, but yes, these 2 are faced this way, this one is faced this way. So, let's see what everybody did. Now, just like last time, I have not seen any of these replays yet, except for my own, and I am about to run the script now to order everything. So, when I run this, I will see the list of names in order of, who's winning and whatnot, but I will not know any times. Wait. Hold on, I messed something up. I was not ready for this. What happened? What happened was, I forgot how the script that I wrote works, and I had, without thinking, placed an extra text file in the same folder, and it was trying to read that text file as a replay file, and it did not like that very much. Just like last time, we start with number 1. Looks like there are 13 replays, not including my own, which is in my runs. So, let's see what you guys have cooked. Now, we have Screaming Rooster up first. Rooster 1. A 13-1. And now, just a reminder, this time, what you're competing for is mostly just having fun. Obviously, but number 1 just gets VIP this time. I'm not giving away anything like special for first place, but I will spin the wheel for a year of club again for anybody who submits, so hopefully it goes to somebody with, a cool run. And yeah, let's get into it. What is happening? Oh, okay, yeah, he went for that knob bumper. I mean, pretty strong starting it off. Interesting choice of blocks, too. Like, hold on. Now, we will definitely have to slow down some of these to really take in, like, what people have built, because it's very compact, and it most likely will be, hard to see everything. But in free cam, obviously, if I put a knob bumper in here, knowing, like, Screaming Rooster has made a lot of maps. He's probably, like, in the top 10 of people who have made maps on DMX, and he's used a lot of knob bumpers, so this is irresistible. And he started with the sideways turbo, interestingly enough, for the downhill, and he goes for the no brake first, so not much of a penalty. Takes the knob bumper to go flying up through the fragile checkpoint, and he hits that with full fragile, so kind of hard to see right now in the replay because replays aren't good at showing fragile, but because he lands on the reset, he's no longer fragile. Turns back around through the engine off, and because he's on the reset, he's good to go. Yeah, pretty nice way to start it out, I think. Solid time, 13 seconds. The AT was much slower than that. So very, very solid first run. Okay, let's pretend this was in order. And now we have Argenbarger with a 12.773. Holy cow! Wait, that's actually wild. Also opting for the knob bumper. That is a wild start. If I do upload this to YouTube, I will edit this in. Yeah, I need to, I think, change how I'm downloading replays to make it to where they upload like to some bot or something that handles it. Because I mean, I've been like manually checking them off, but in my mind, I checked that one off, and then I actually just didn't. And then I forgot to do it. I guess now we go to King Blast. What did you cook? An 11.3. We're moving up fast. Okay. And okay, he also opts for the sideways turbo first, but he puts it on the start block to get immediate speed. Jumps down to the bottom as well. So different checkpoint order. If we're going bottom to top, Rooster went 1 and then 3 and then 2. King Blast is opting for 1 first as well, but then he's going 2 and then 3, looks like. Ooh, smooth. Now, you know, obviously lacking on the knob bumper cool points, but honestly, very cool run. Like, very smooth. Gets the immediate turbo, manages to keep speed, uses the other turbo to keep speed. Like, this is the type of solution I had envisioned when I was making this puzzle. Like, this is really good. Like, actual proper solution. No bumper equals bonus points? I think you get bonus points either way. I mean, I guess nobody gets bonus points in that case, but I mean, bumper is like really cool because it's out of the way if you manage to use it, but also, you know, if you manage to get it fast anyway, like, this is just solid. You got extra double points. Oh, so you used it and you didn't use it at the same time? Wild. But yeah, very solid, 11.3, so I think we moved up a couple more seconds. Let's see how fast this gets. So a very nice solution, as I've said. I think that was a first time submission. Now we got Red Dog. Red Dog did submit last puzzle. Okay, also opting for the same start. Different blocks, though. And he also goes for the reset turbo, but he just has smoother blocks, and that goes and saves him. Was that nearly like I don't remember the exact time of the previous one, but like a solid like half second, full second there. Same checkpoint order. Really smooth. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much to say about this. Like I do like the use of the Now, one thing with mapping too is this ice reset. If you place it next to another flat platform block like this one, it gets rid of the arm, so you can drive over it, which is why this works in the first place. So he's also taking minimal ice here to get the turbo, you know, let the icy wheels reset, and then bounce up the hill to like help him turn around. That's, yeah, very nice. Okay, and that's a 10-6 already, so we're really schmoving. Uh, Now we go number 4. Zethner. My man. Ooh, something. Okay, okay. Oh, hold up. I see some block mixing going on. What is happening? Oh, whoa, hold up, hold up, hold up. um, I gotta process this one. Let's slow it down. So, wait, first of all, he got the turbo even though it was block mixed under this dirt. Somehow that got him speed. I didn't know that was a thing. So that's cool. And on top of that, let's go to the free camera. Now, I did say that I had block mixed all of the blocks, so technically you can build everything inside. I'm trying to figure out what the purpose of that was in this run exactly, and he went up to the third checkpoint, this is the first time we're seeing that solution. Uses the sideways turbo to get to the right. Now he's full fragile here, and like Rooster, while full fragile, he bounces off of a wall. He's basically full dead, but gets into a reset. To get rid of it. And then, as he's going down, jumps into this quarter pipe, which is still under everything. And then, he goes down into the knob bumper. And then up and around the bottom checkpoint, straight into the finish. That's a really, really fast finish. I really like this route. This is mega creative, I think. This is not something I would have expected. Let's see it again from his point of view, full speed. Yeah. Very cool. Again, that is a 9.8. Huge. We're only at 5 somehow. How is this happening? Alright, Justin, this is someone who had a last second PB. Can't you just drive into the finish from there? Yes, but he hadn't made it to there yet, and he decided to go under first to keep the extra momentum. Okay. And now we've already moved to a sub 9, 8.7. Goes top first, flips down into the reset, jumps around, wall bang. Oh, okay. This is still like mega proper driving. This is crazy. Look at that transition. Definitely didn't win, but my cope probably could have. We will see. We will see. I don't know yet. Now let me process what's happening here. We got the sideways turbo. We've seen it before. Very nice start. Managed to keep speed. Bounces off of one of the many penalty blocks that I gave, which, yeah, I guess the fragile. Now, I don't know how he managed this because he, with fragile, manages to wallbang, get a loop transition with the opposite side of a loop and a concrete downhill while he's fragile, and then lands on the reset. Ice reset, by the way, into this plastic loop until keeping speed through the no brakes wood to turn into the finish. Honestly, very proper route here. I'm still having a hard time seeing this getting too much faster without breaking things. Like, this is impressive. And now we have Jakinator. He said he didn't have as much time to work on this one. Wait, actually, let me see. Specifically in his message, he had said, and I will quote, Only had an hour or so, so I'm calling my shot right now. This run is 7th. Well, it's not quite, but almost. It's almost 7th in both directions. Okay. I'm also seeing a bit of block mixing going on. Let's see what he did. Hold on, what? Oh, I was about to say, yeah, he didn't finish it. We didn't get all the checkpoints. And then he went back for it and used the knob bumper again for an 8.4. This is a wild route. So let's break it down a little bit. He gets the sideways turbo. He's under everything. Jumps to the this is the middle checkpoint, so this is 2. Clips up through the floor because he's under everything. That's what this does. This was the purpose. I'm still not entirely sure why Zethner was under everything, because I don't think he clipped through the floor, but it removes the clip on platform blocks like this so you can clip through the bottom of them. And he clips up, and well, it looks like he collects the turbo here while going up. Possibly collecting the reset as well, turning back around to collect checkpoint 3, and then hits the reset. Goes to the finish early, which is why I was confused. Hits the finish at 6.4, bounces back to the knob bumper to have this very similar solution of flying through the bottom checkpoint and then hitting the finish. I clipped through the, oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. He did clip through, checkpoint 1 to get to the finish fast. I forgot about that, because he did have that similar finish there at the end. But he did not clip up through a block like this, which is why Jakinator had saved more time and got an 8.4. Very nice. Okay. Now we go to 7. Danny. Okay. Now he does claim that he could have gone a second or so faster, which is scary, but we're already going pretty fast. Now we've moved to a sub 8. Yet again with the French skin. Oh, he is using the knob bumper. Holy, what was that? Okay, so bottom checkpoint first. Goes for a bounce. While he's clipped through everything, clips through the side of this plastic here. So he's in everything right here. Clipped inside, goes to the start, jumps through this checkpoint, manages to jump through this empty space here, hits this knob bumper after clipping through the side of this to get launched back into this to go up through here. I'm guessing now there's a checkpoint here he has to collect, so he has to go through these engine offs and somehow still make it up to this and collect this checkpoint as well. I don't know exactly how you manage to thread the needle while getting the knob bumper like that and flying to the finish. So this looks like a pain to hunt. So I'm gonna watch this in slow motion just to take in how you manage to like do that. But let's see. Spent all the time to beat 6 and 7 because Daddy lied. He lied about 6-7 in the last one too. You know, you can never trust what people say in the puzzle chat. Okay, so we got it slowed down to a 110 speed. Clips up. He does. It's not the best angle here, but gets the checkpoint. Yeah, he does go through here. I'm gonna slow it down even more. So right here, clips up, bounces off the checkpoint. I don't know what his car is doing right now. But remember, this is 1/100 speed, so he's absolutely flying. and then goes to the right side over here. I'm guessing he has to bounce off something to get back to the middle. Probably that checkpoint here. Yeah, or the fragile, I guess. Yeah, it bounces off the fragile bit, looks like. And then straight into the finish, bouncing off this as well to help him get into the finish. So he also clips back out here. So from outside, you know, it just looks like madness, and then his car flies into the finish. Absolutely crazy run, Danny. It's sub 8. And yeah, as you can see, people have started really breaking things now. I have a feeling we most likely won't go back to an unbroken puzzle, but we will see. And now we have DB Cooper. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait, this doesn't look broken. I just said that I don't think we're going back, and DB Cooper somehow managed to drive a 7.6 without clipping through anything. How? Holy cow. This might win for the fastest normal solution. Like, that is just impressive. I'm gonna slow it down to really process it, but okay, we got the starting turbo sideways into the wood to get a proper turn, and he has the curvy platform block hitting the bottom of it to help him turn around on this turbo, which he bug slides around, gets maximum speed from the absolute edge, hits the reset so that... Wait, which checkpoint did he go through first again? He has the engine off here. So he's sliding the engine off, so it's not even really like a bug slide, it's just using the forward momentum of the turbo while he's engine off. And then he hits the reset. And he has the wall bounce into flying all the way up and around through the fragile straight into the end. That's just mad impressive, honestly. Yeah, this is really cool. I can't imagine this was too fun to hunt, but it's mega clean. Like, mad props, honestly. 7.6. I did not think we would see a solution that looked like this. Okay. And how much faster are we getting? Because, holy... That was 8? And then 9. Funny pills. Oh, now we're sub 7. 6.5. What is happening? Yeah. And now... There it is. Okay. Manages to... 1, clip through everything. And then 2, does what, now, Imperator kind of did this in the last puzzle, being the only one to clip through the bottom of, well, he clipped through the entire bottom of the map, and then used the whole map as a loop. But Funny Pills did that as well. You saw that you went through checkpoint 1, 2, 3, just in a loop. If you slow it down here, goes through the engine off, collects the second one after clipping through the floor, clips it back up, hits the reset block as he's going through this last one, collecting the fragile, bouncing off of a wall piece that he had placed, and then falling down through some cleverly placed dirt blocks that he did not clip through initially, but that also helped him get into the finish. And that's for a 6.5. Now, we still have a fair, few more to go. So, how much faster can you really get than this? Like, there's only... I feel like there's only so many ways you can do this and, speed it up, but I guess we will see. Very nice run, Funny Pills. Ower, holy. Ower first time submission and way up here. Holy. What have you done? A 6.5. With ooh, okay, very, very similar solution. Okay, I think this one, I forgot to do this last time, but I think this calls for a comparison. Um, that was 9 that we're looking for with the funny pills. They had same route. The difference is funny pills, I think, took more of the turbo, went up faster, had the platforms that he was landing on. The difference here is Ower managed to flip back around, land on the turbo, and use that for the momentum to the end. Kind of hard to see with all the clipping going on, but Ower does get the snipe in the end with the extra speed, just barely. You got baited by the juicy bumper? You did. It seems like so far, at least. What time was Ower? Ower had a 6.518. You had a 5.62. We beat you by not much at all. I know, just that little bit more hunting. You could have had it. Very cool. Huge first time submission by Ower. That means we're going to 11. With Hazy Moo. Wow, Hazy Moo and Ower right next to each other, just puzzling, fishing, and yeah. With a 6.2, a 0.3 improvement. Ooh. Very similar solution, but mega clean. I think this might... Hold on, now we need to do another comparison. Because this is similar enough. Yeah, Hazy just gets onto that booster so early. Holy. I don't know if there's an extra block clip helping him there, but yeah, that's mega clean. And that is a 6.2. But, I mean, looking at this, how much faster can you realistically go? Like, we're already, like, doing, you know, maximum strat, like, just... Let me just turn the entire map into a loop and go as fast as possible. And we're down to a 6.2. Just, like, ignoring all of the debuffs and just tanking them all and doing a loop. Oh, yeah. And now, Tenchi. Tenchi should be an interesting one. Tenchi is huge in the puzzling community. So she is a very, very, very good puzzler. Built some nice PF maps. With the 5.5, what is this improvement? And how is this not first? Okay. Okay. I actually built a khaki map. You were not baited by the bumper at all. Apparently it's mega useful. Okay, hold on, slow it down. What is this? Okay, the turbo at the start, as we've seen. But on the way down, collects the bottom checkpoint. Now that's what people were missing. They collected the no break on the way down, then gets the reset there, and then the clip through, which we've seen before, into that. So then the plastic launches up, and then collects both checkpoints on the way to the finish. That's just mega smooth too. I don't even want to know how long that took you to get in a real run. You built it block for block, but your ending kept failing? Well, I mean, I don't know about block for block. I mean, maybe, but there's always the chance there's like some misplaced something or other. Let me just look in free camera real quick. It did look like there was something here. Yeah, the turbo on the outside here. Were you bouncing off of the turbo? What is that turbo on the outside? Or are you just showing like, hey, look, I didn't use it? Or like, I don't know. Where am I? Where are you? Okay, let me just back it up for a second. Slow it down just slightly. And watch you, where are you? This is where you bounce up through here, go all the way to the side, and then, yeah, bounce. Oh, you did bounce off the turbo here. Very cool. I mean, that is one use of a turbo block. Holy. And yeah, no roof block to be safe, just straight into the finish. Now, this is a 5.529. And just let me remind you, somehow there's a faster run. And maybe there's two faster runs. We don't know. Because you haven't seen my run yet. Now, you may be expecting this name. Maybe you're not. It was someone from the last puzzle. It was not the winner, though. It was someone who built a mind-bending puzzle. I said it was my favorite. It's Imperator. Now, Imperator was the one who built the loop through the previous puzzle that I mentioned. So, what is happening in this, and how fast is it? Before we watch this, I'm just gonna, like, do something different here and just look at what is happening, because I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at the moment. Maybe I can figure it out beforehand. I'm guessing it bounces off this. Oh, he is going for the knob bumper. And then immediate bounce up. Like, he's not even going for the plastic. He's just bouncing up here. I'm guessing he somehow gets this checkpoint and this check. He's going for all three in one. Okay, how fast is this? What? He beat it by a second. Okay. You know what? Let's just watch this. Ain't no way you just did that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. When I made this puzzle, 20 minutes after making it. Now this is gonna be obvious. I did not beat this. When I did this, 20 minutes after, I figured out you could just loop through the whole thing, and I was like, oh, this is stupid, everybody's gonna have the same solution. I'm still mega impressed. Like, this is not the same solution. This is just another level still somehow. 4.5? Oh, wait! Okay, it's nearly PF too. He's PF, and then there's a small release, and then holding left, and then, you know, a little steer into the finish. But, like, how did you find this? This is crazy. I mean, this is the shortest puzzle yet. And also, use out of both turbos as well. The turbo into the finish. Massive, honestly. Wow. Just one more time in full slow-mo, just take in all of its glory with the bounce, the falling down, the PF, oh, look at all these block placements. They're so all over the place. Like, how many blocks did you have to place? It's like, oh, that doesn't work. Let me just keep pressing forward and just trying things. Like, this is where you get from just, like, just absolutely full sending. I mean, I did not think this was going to be possible, and, you know, yet again, I'm blown away. Yeah, okay, and also apologies for making this this puzzle the way it was. I know it's a nightmare to edit like this. Next puzzle, I promise, will not be. I will try to make it to where you will not have to block mix things and drive inside of things. Although I will say I did have fun with this one, even though I felt like an idiot after making it the way that I did. But next one, I will try to make no block mixing like this. But I mean, you can't say this wasn't incredible. Like, look at this. Um, and now just, in case you were curious if you beat me, which I already said I did not beat this run, but I did have a good run at it. And this is what I created. It's a 5.7. So I would have gotten third, I think. Right behind Tenchi. It's actually quite similar to Funny Pill Solution, I was noticing. The main differences are that I use these grass blocks in the start so that they hopped me out, like a little Mario hop, so that I could full speed and drop down earlier to the turbo without releasing. And when I went up here, one of the blocks I clipped through the turbo and the reset, and the turbo actually did give me extra turbo. And then I bounced off the wall into the finish. And yeah, the hop was a complete accident, but I saw what it did and how much faster it was than my start than my previous PB, so I was happy to find that. Does the reset pipe clip underneath? I don't think so, but I think it might have like randomly done it from time to time. I don't think it did in my PB run though. Yeah, because I don't hear the engine until after that, but the engine is a bit delayed sometimes too, so. And yeah, so shout out Imperator. I will give you your MVP here in a minute, and just like before, let me pull up the wheel of names. Hold on. And this is for the Year of Club. Hopefully it goes to someone who needs it, and we'll see how it goes. My boy! Boy! We got Zethner. Let's go! Whoa. GG, everybody. Hope you all had fun. And I will catch you tonight.